Hi, how are you doing? My name is Tom. Nice to meet you, Daniela. We just recorded it because I'm gonna re-record it and put it back on audio and camera as well on my live chat on YouTube, Teleranek TM 777, and it's also gonna be in Radio Cenzura in Poland, in Warsaw, and it's also gonna be on Teleranek YouTube as well. So the point is, let's say hello, and then who are you and what do you expect me to do, or what is your, what you're doing at the moment, things like that.
My name is Dianela Urdaneta. I am an independent producer, writer, narrator, director. I have been working on media for almost 25 years.
Yeah.
I am originally from Venezuela, but I have been living in...
Hola, señora.
Hola.
¿Qué tal?
I've been in the US for about 28 years.
Yeah.
I came here to do my master in film and video at American University, and I have stayed since then.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I'm producing a documentary called Scouts Forever, about a group of Polish scouts from the neighborhood of Grochów in Warsaw that were part of the resistance during the World War II.
What the funny coincidence is? The funny thing is, I'm from Grochów in Warsaw, born as well.
Okay, so
and they didn't know about it.
Oh, wow. See, that's the interesting part for me. When I came to the story, I didn't know anything about it. I'm from Venezuela.
Yeah.
In Latin America, we have a very short or small view of what happened during World War II. And Poland is nowhere there. So you usually learn about the Jewish experience, but you really know very little about what happened in Poland. So it has been a learning experience for me, and I want to share that with people. So
the point, right? So the point of the trailer, it's gonna be documentary. You would like to make about the 1 hour trailer, yeah, about the scouts.
1 hour film, yes.
Yeah, the name gonna be the Scouts Forever, the story of Polish scouts who risk their lives for Jewish, being honest, yeah.
Yes.
To keep them alive, and actually it's gonna be on not only about it, because it's just gonna be together with the story, but the point of the story is, if I of course could understand what you are trying to say in this, is about the group of people, a bunch of group of people from Grochów, Warsaw, which met about early 30s, yeah, just 9 years before the Second World War start, and Germany attack Poland, and they just been nice, healthy young people, like probably right now at the moment there's plenty of them in Grochów or Warsaw or any other Polish town, and what they've done is just met together, and they start to be a scout group, if I could pronounce, yeah.
Some of them were as young as 10, 11 years old. And they were already, some of them were scouts, some joined later. So there were scout groups doing what scouts do all over the world. We'll go on summertime and do exercises and do volunteering and things like that. Just as soon as the Poland was invaded by German, the whole scouting organization took the decision to go underground. So all the activities that they took after the invasion was underground. And it was an amazing organization, because the teachers from the schools will select the kids that were smarter or were able to keep a secret. They will show some maturity, and they will start grouping them in 4 or 5 kids. And the priests at the churches, among the altar boys, will do the same. So it was an amazing organization.
So if I may interrupt you at the moment, I just want to say we just start to talk at the moment. You just start to talk about the organization, which one was called in Poland, Szare, Szeregi.
Yes.
Yeah. So that just to explain, people which one gonna hear us, because some people don't know about it and some people don't know anything about it. So please, sorry for interrupting you at the moment.
No, that's fine. I didn't know anything about it also. And one of the challenges for me is, as a Venezuelan, is to tell the story right. You know, when you start telling a story, especially when he's a historical, they have so many historical elements. So you have to really do a lot of research. You really have to surround yourself with people who know the story and who can really help you to tell the story right. And this is one of the biggest challenges. I think what is interesting about this documentary is focused in a particular group from Groho. Many people know the story about what happened in downtown and in that the other side of the river. But
the other side of Warsaw. Yeah,
exactly, and very few people knew about this group. So in a way, we are really recognizing them and honoring them, and to make sure that whatever they did is preserved in history.
And then first of all, just remember about them and what they've done for us.
Exactly.
Yeah, the point is, because as far I know, it's the most important thing is about you try actually to do this movie. To do this movie, you need actually the money. Unfortunately, the biggest problem every one of us always have.
It's how to pay for it. Yes.
How to pay for it. So do you have is it any website or any web address where the people, which one they find out, they would like to give you a hand? I don't know. They can send, I don't know, $1 US, £1, 20 Norway crowns or euro or whatever. Yeah.
Anything will be appreciated. Right now we are running a crowdfunding campaign through a platform called Seed and Spark. And it's until December 15. The only problem with that is that if I don't reach 80% of the goal, I lose everything. So
up to the 15th of December, which is like few days left.
That through until December 15 will be fantastic. So I can really, all the effort and all the money put can be safe.
Yeah.
If not, in our website, scoutforever.com.
Scoutforever.com.
Scout without the S. Somehow we couldn't get the Scouts website, so it's Scout.
Yeah, I later on gonna put in the comments the website.
PayPal account. People can donate through that. Also, we have been fiscal sponsored by a non-profit organization here in the US called Women in Film and Video. And for the people who live in the US, if they want to get tax deduction benefits, they can donate through them. So there are three ways for people to donate. I want to tell you, I have been a producer for 25 plus years. I'm very confident about my work as a producer, but I had never fundraised. And it is one of the most challenging experience that you can ever have.
Yeah, it's always most challenging. Yeah.
Reaching out to people, sending letters. And I want to recognize right now that we have received some money from the Polish consulate in Chicago and in Washington, D.C., from the Kosciuszko Foundation based in New York, and some private donors. So far, we have managed to film almost 90% of the story. So the money I'm fundraising right now is to pay for the post-production, the editing, the color correction. We have to purchase historical footage. So basically, we are almost at the end of the project. And any help will be appreciated.
Yeah, all right. I will try to put it straight away today for YouTube on live, and maybe later on tomorrow on Facebook. And I will try to push it over. And at the moment, what I'm asking is like everyone who would like to share that movie, that one, which one we make right now, even if it's together with my whole life, which could be 3 or 4 hours, it's absolutely free to send anywhere in any kind of country and any kind of website, wherever you want. You can share it, download it, and share it for everyone you want.
Absolutely.
No problem at all. The point is, it's no problem. I will come through. The point is, which actually we didn't say anything about it. It was like the story is about the people which one start to be friends. It was a group of friends from the 1930s, and it's 2019 at the moment. So they still live and they still are friends.
We had lost 6 of them, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we lost them because it's age. Yeah.
We really want to. Ideally, we wanted to show all of them the story, and we couldn't, unfortunately. And you know, this is really is so painful for me, not to being able to finish it and to really share with them. But you know, they have children, they have grandchildren, so we still have the time to, you know, to complete it and to share it with the descendants.
All right, maybe just pick up the phone because you're quite busy.
Well, you know, if this is a home phone,
no problem. You know, I will let our friends and everyone who listen to us. I just let them know about it because you know, even in Poland, I believe, the Szare Szeregi was of course known, but they known as fighters. You know, as the fighters in the Warsaw Uprising, as the fighters as the partisans. You know, but they didn't know much about the job which one have done all the girls and the young boys, which one actually, you know, moving the letters between the commanders, and they give it the first aid for wounded people, wounded friends, sometimes family. So they give a hand for everyone exactly for free, and they don't expect anything from anyone.
So they just did it because they love of the country and they respect a lot.
They love the freedom first.
The scouting organization. They were so patriotic and also so respectful, and they love so much the scouting organization that they will do anything actually for their country. It's amazing. I mean, for me, coming from another culture, the first time I visited Warsaw was during the 70th anniversary of the Warsaw Uprising.
Yeah.
And I had chills to see all the thousands of scouts, you know, putting flags and lanterns on all the plates, and the beautiful concert that you celebrate in the middle of that square. I have problems pronouncing the name. It was so amazing, so much. It was beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I have a friend. I actually right now talking to all my friends all over the world. It's like people from Chicago, from USA, from Jack Magic from Chicago and his friends, Andrew from Atlanta, and the others from Sydney as well, Australia, Elizabeth. Hello, everyone. And just let you know, if you can give a hand, it will be nice. To give a hand for those people, because we living because of them.
Absolutely.
So I make it like my friend is from Chicago. Actually, Jack asked me to send just greetings for, you know, birthday for Julia Baran. It's Julia Baran, floor 2, 4100 W Fletcher Street, Chicago, Illinois. 60641 USA. On 17th of December, she's gonna have a birthday. So if anyone can, please use this address and send her greetings. She was also she didn't work for Szare Szeregi, she worked for NSZ, National Social Service, for, you know, like it was like army of the country, yeah. And she was also the first aid giver, and her name was the Peer. The second name was P.S. Peer. So we would like to ask you to write just put an envelope with you can put it Christmas wishes, as many you're buying. It's always one left. Am I right? So just always one left. Just write Julia Baran, Julia Baran. Floor 2, 4100 W. Fletcher, Fletcher Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60641 USA. So if you can send it greetings for her and just say happy birthday and Merry Christmas and thank you for your job. That's it.
That's really great. Congratulations to her.
Yeah. Congratulations for Julia, and also as long we have you here. So, can you just tell me when you are first time see the situation, you see the story about it? So, what was take you actually? So you start to think about making movie about it?
Yes, I have a friend for many years already from Poland,
Yeah.
Asha Lubashevska, who actually went to the same school of these scouts. She was part of the same scouting group. And her uncle, who is a priest, was part of this group. So she just mentioned one day about this group. And initially I was interested because they were already in their 90s and they were still getting together. And that was surprising. And then when she told me what the scouts did, I just couldn't believe it. So it took me about a month and a half to think about it. Can I do this? You know, it's a story completely foreign to me.
Yeah.
But I found it so fascinating that I said, you know what, let's do it. And we have been working on this for 5 years already.
Yeah.
It takes a long time, prepare each trip. I have been there 4 times, but every time you go, you have to fundraise. So it has been a long process, unfortunately. I really wanted to finish it within 2 years, but this is pretty much what independent filmmakers go through. You know,
So
especially,
what's the like being, you know, make it point. So what kind of message you want to send for everyone who was gonna see us, who is gonna hear us, and who is gonna hear the story?
Well, you know, I understand that this story is very much related to Polish history, and of course, it will be important for Polish people of Polish background, but I believe that the message is really universal.
The message for the whole world, yeah.
These are children that were forced by a terrible situation to take risks. And what had happened in a society that even the children risked their life. So to me, this is the most important message. How important is to know our history or the history of the world to avoid making the same mistakes. The Second World War was a terrible tragedy, but unfortunately, the way we are living right now is so dangerous. There are so many divisions. There are so many ideologies again going on. So only knowing what happened
again.
Exactly, and only knowing what happened in the past will really, hopefully, will stop making the same mistakes. And we have to protect our kids. The children are the most important thing. It's the future of a country. So for me, I think it's a universal story, and hopefully will speak to many people more than the Polish people.
Yeah.
And that's my goal, ideally. So, you know, right now, the only obstacle we have to finish this film is the money. So if anybody can collaborate with whatever, $5, $10, doesn't have to be huge amounts. We hopefully can get to the end of it. And my goal is to finish by the middle of next year, if possible. And then we'll go and showing it in many places around the world, hopefully.
I just received actually from Małgorzata the movie with you telling about this documentary Scouts. I don't know if I am able to put it on YouTube on my website. Is it okay with you?
Yes, we have 2 trailers. We have a short trailer and we have a longer one, 6-minute trailer. So those ones are available. People can see them either in the website or you can share it also. I could send you the link. Yes.
Yeah, it will be nice. It will be nice if you can send me. So, you know, I try to put it all together today evening, while it's going to be, you know, morning probably in your country already. So I try to fix all together. And then the point is, you know, I just put the name of the website where the people actually, which one, of course, want.
Sure.
Can send some few quid or whatever they want, or someone like the story maybe would like to hear about it from me in Polish original language, or so you can call me, you know, how I said, you can call on Skype. My Skype is Teleranek, Teleranek, and username is Cyclops76. And you can call me, of course, as well for Warsaw number. If you call from Poland, it's 22 916 96 96. So the point is what we would like to say. I believe it's everything what we would like to say for, I know, people which one first language is English, because I believe more I can say about the story. It's in my own language, which is Polish, which is my first language. So
and
I
the
would like,
website is Polish too. The website is in Polish, and one of the trailers is in Polish. So people who speak only Polish could also understand it. Yes.
Yeah. So I will put it. Of course, I try to take it right now and put it on my live on YouTube with the Polish trailer. This one gonna be for English-speaking people. But if anyone have any questions, I can easy translate what we just say. If it's
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's been wonderful in the past few days to see a lot of support since I started the campaign. And a lot of people really are sharing the information. They're moved by the story. So that means a lot to me. Yes.
It's, even hard for me to say because, as you can probably hear my voice, it's, coming down because, I feel it. And it's hard to say anything for me at the moment, as you don't know me, but I'm actually, my mouth is never closed. So this time is quite different. So, okay, thank you very much, love, and
thank you very much.
I wish you best of luck, and I wish you gonna finish what you start, and I wish you're gonna get more money than you need.
Hopefully.
Okay. Thank you very much, love. Have a lovely day. Thank you very much. Bye.